Talkaholics Podcast. This is Razia.
This is Iman.
And today, well, first off, Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, it's 2021. When
that...
we're recording this, it's the 3rd?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the first few days of 2021. I know we're not kind of embracing it the same way we usually do with resolutions and being all happy, but it's kind of setting that expectation bar low, considering.
Yeah, I mean, I never make resolutions. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Oh, really? Never? Like, never once?
Never.
Oh,
I just know myself and I know I won't do it. So I just don't. But I do think that it is a great way of setting goals for yourself. Like, I still have goals for myself. I just don't call them resolutions.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't do them at the beginning of the year and be like,
right.
These are my resolutions.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I need to be more relaxed with myself.
Right. I think you're almost set to fail a little bit with resolutions, but everybody knows that and does it anyways. So good for you.
That's true.
Today we thought to start things off on a good note that we'd look into 2021 and think about what's there to be excited about, what's there to expect for the new year when it comes to TV and movies specifically. So me and Aman have created a list and we're going to go through, we have I think 7 items and then we're going to go backwards all the way to number 1. There might be a little bit of a hint as to what I'm
kind of a big one, actually.
Oops. But we'll pretend like that's not there, and you're excited by whatever is at the top of the list. So we'll start off with number 7, Iman. What does it say there?
Yes, so another season of Space Force is coming to Netflix. So if you guys, have been following us this year, we did a Space Force review, and we were actually on time with that one. Because Razia was like, Space Force is coming out, we binge it, we make an episode real quick, put it out. So yeah, that's what we did. So yeah, we both enjoyed it. And they left it at kind of like a cliffhanger. Like they left it at the series, like season 1 was left at like this point of like, ooh, what's gonna happen next, because there was like a whole bunch of things that kind of accumulated at the end. So I'm actually excited for it. I liked it. Some people, I know it's not their thing. Like the whole space theme combined with the comedy, like that's not people's thing. But I enjoyed it, so I'm excited for the new season.
If you guys are curious about like more of our in-depth ideas of like how the first season went, I would go check out that review on our channel, on our podcast and our YouTube channel, I believe.
I can't remember if there's probably spoilers, right? We probably
but we tell you, we're pretty good.
But we would tell you, so like just remember, if we say spoilers, turn it off.
That's on you then. But what I'm excited for Space Force is that I felt like the first season was really super introductory. Like nothing went into depth. Everything was kind of setting the playing field. So season 2 is kind of when stuff will actually happen and they can actually be a lot funnier now that we know every single one of the characters, because the cast is kind of big. So I just want to see them like again, like we said this before in the review, like the set is beautiful. We love the actors that are involved. What they've set up is really interesting, but I just want them to like go balls to the wall with this, like be office level funny and just go for it, like go nuts. That was like the main thing, like based on like talking about it with friends, is that is like it's just not funny enough. Like it's too.
It was definitely like medium funny. It wasn't like I'm laughing, I'm crying. No. It was just like a little chuckle, chuckle here and there.
But next season, we'll see. Number 6, we do have a movie that I think we're both excited about. Iman, you want to take this one away too?
Yeah, so there's actually a Netflix movie coming out called Malcolm and Marie, and it stars Zendaya and can't remember his full name. Denzel Washington's son. It's John David Washington. There you go.
We literally just
I was like, what's his name again? I know his last name is Washington. So they are starring in a Netflix movie that's coming out in 2021. And I believe they're both filmmakers. Let me read the little description on Google it has here. It says, a filmmaker and his girlfriend discuss their past relationships while returning home from a movie premiere. So, and it's all black and white. Mm-hmm. So it looks like it's going to be a really interesting movie. I hope they're both great actors. So, and it's considered a drama romance. Mm-hmm. So.
And I think
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we're both big on Zendaya too, and I think that one shot of them together, that one black and white still has been everywhere. I've seen it all over Instagram and Twitter and whatever. So like even without knowing really that much about the movie, like that plot is probably the most I've heard that you just read.
Yeah,
But
I didn't know anything about
it's
it.
just the idea that they're in a movie together and like how it looks aesthetically. I think it's crazy that that's enough to sell a movie, but like we're on board and we're ready.
Yeah, I'm
very
excited
to watch that.
I'm excited.
Speaking of another show that me and Aman are very excited about. But
Oh, are you excited, Razia?
But we didn't get
excited?
to do a review on this because somebody hasn't done all the homework on this yet.
Yes, I've literally guys. I have been begging Razia to watch this show since it had to be like May.
Yeah, I was going to say like
when I watched it because I watched it during Ramadan.
Yeah.
Like at night when I was like waiting to eat. Oh, you need to watch it. Like I can't explain to you.
Yeah, so the second season of the morning show, we didn't name the name of the TV show yet.
Oh, sorry, yeah. It's the morning show.
The morning show is coming out with the second season next year. When I say next year, it's technically this year. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be November of this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Or if it was either supposed to be November 2020. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, and it probably got pushed because of the pandemic. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I really hope it comes out because.
Oh, I think it definitely would. It got a lot of attention, like awards wise. So I'm not surprised that they've been extended. I have watched probably the first 3 or something episodes, which I know
I don't understand.
Terrible,
I do not. I do not understand.
But it's the thing is, this is not going to be any real excuse because whatever. But it's for those who don't know, the morning show is like, even though it has a cast of like a bunch of people from like Friends and The Office and like people we're used to seeing in like comedy centric like TV and film, it's not funny.
No,
it's specifically not funny.
Not at all. It's very
It's dark.
It's dark.
It's very real, and it's very much about like the deep underbelly of like TV show talk shows. So
essentially it looks at sexual misconduct in daytime television.
Yeah, exactly. Which, because at the time that it came out, was relevant, and still.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I was like, it's still a thing, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited. I can't say too much. I haven't not seeing the full first season, but it gives me more incentive, Iman, to keep going.
You guys, if like literally just watch it. It's okay. First of all, it's Jennifer Aniston, Steve Carell, and Reese Witherspoon. Yeah. Like and obviously, like again, we usually see them in comedic roles, but they did not play. They did not play in this season. Yeah. And they play really unlikable people. I'll just say that.
That is the one thing too.
And they really make you feel it.
Okay. Like it's really depressing. Okay. Yeah. Number 4, a really surprising one for us to put on this list compared to like the rest of them. It's such a jump. Yeah. But totally us at the same time. An animated movie, if you remember a couple of years ago, Sing came out as one of these like really surprising original animated movies. I don't remember if it's a Pixar or DreamWorks. I'm not sure which studio it's from.
But, I can't remember.
If you've seen it, it's basically kind of a musical.
It's so cute.
And
it's so cute.
It's just like, who cares about what it's about? It's just like good covers of music. Like I watched that
so cute. I loved it
times because the music in it is so good.
Yeah.
And it's like lighthearted and you don't have to think when you're watching it. So the second movie of it, the sequel, is coming out in 2021. I have no idea who they're adding into it. I don't know if you've taken a look.
Nope. I just saw that was coming out, and I really hope that it's good. But sequels tend to not be, especially like for animated films a lot of the time.
Yeah.
With the exception of like Toy Story.
Yeah, Toy Story. Yeah. Well, with this kind of a movie, it's not like anybody's watching this for the plot, so it's not like they're gonna mess up this person.
Do you remember the Minions?
Yeah, well, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even touch the Despicable movies.
Like I love animated film. Like we both love animated movies. Okay, I had to watch. I specifically avoided the original movie. What was it called? Where they come from?
Despicable Me.
Yeah, Despicable Me. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Its sequels. I
literally didn't touch them because the first one was enough. I was like,
I don't think I even watched the maybe the second one. I think there's a third one, right? I don't remember. Anyways,
there's a bajillion.
But Minions, I said no because it's literally these alien thingies that don't speak. Like they just make noises. What? So I didn't. But then one day, I was working at summer camp. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was working at summer camp, and the kids want to watch Minions. I wanted to watch The Lion King. They wanted to watch the Minions. So we put on the Minions. I'm the counselor. I almost fell asleep. I almost fell asleep. I was literally like, all the kids were. I was sitting in the back like this on a chair, and I literally fell asleep.
Oh my god!
Because they were just gibberish, talking to each other, and I was like, "What? How is this entertaining at all to anyone?"
Yeah, I Despicable Me was never one of those like movies, even the first one, that I like even cared too much to be like, oh, there's a sequel. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the first one was enough. I didn't cry watching it. I wasn't like attached to really any of the characters too much, so I never really thought to watch the rest. But yeah. Anyways, the point being, Sing 2 is coming out. I did search up like who's in it, like anybody who's new. So the usual suspects are there. Scarlett Johansson's in it. Seth MacFarlane, Taron Egerton, like the usuals. Who were in the first movie, Tori Kelly, etc., etc. But new names that I'm seeing here, which are very exciting. Halsey, I see Halsey's name.
Oh, cool.
Pharrell Williams, or Pharrell. I've never said his last name. Eric Andre, and Chelsea Peretti from, oh my god, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Bono from U2.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, all over the place here. And the lady from Letitia, right? The lady from Black Panther, the sister.
Oh, Letitia.
Yeah. Oh, that's how you say it. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, she's in it too, which I didn't know she could sing, or maybe she's just a voice actress. But
we're gonna find out.
Yeah, we'll know. Yeah, no, it's exciting. I don't know if Reese Witherspoon was even in the first movie, but she's in it too. Nick Kroll. So a lot of like clearly they're adding a lot.
Nick Kroll, nice.
Yeah, so super exciting. Regardless, like literally watching it, no matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully it's good.
Here for the music. Number 3, Iman, I'm gonna let you take this one because I know you're excited.
Coming to America too. I'm so excited for this. Oh my, have you seen Coming to America? The first one?
Have a long time ago. A long time.
Yeah,
ago.
I definitely like the first time I saw it was a while ago, but I recently watched it again. I think maybe like last year.
Oh, shoot.
I've definitely re-seen it like in more recently. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's so fun. It's just like a good, funny, it has a great cast. I'm excited.
Do we know if it's
do with it because they're so much older. No.
Oh my god, yeah.
So
do we know if it's a remake or if it's just directly a sequel?
No, it's like continuation. It's not a remake. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember when they came out on Twitter. That was like a lot of buzz and hype around it because it just came out of left field. I don't think anybody was expecting that.
Yeah,
2,
I'm excited.
Something our podcast is actually known for, one of our better episodes, performance-wise.
Yeah.
Is Handmaids. I think this is the 4th season now that should be coming out.
4th, because I still haven't seen the 3rd season.
Exactly. Says the person who gave me shit about Morning Show. Let me just say.
Listen, I don't know why. First of all, it's because it's on Crave, okay? Yeah. And I don't have a Crave subscription.
Yeah, I see.
I mean, I know I could find it online and just stream it. But, like, I've been so, what's the word? Why can't I think today?
It's hard to find.
Like, my brain is processing.
It's just hard to find, I realize.
Like, how you have the meaning of the word in your head?
Yeah,
You can't think of the actual English word. Spoiled. I've been spoiled by Netflix. That took so long. I'm so sorry. I've been spoiled by Netflix, and just having TV and movies so accessible to me that I don't want to go through the hardships.
No, 100%.
Streaming it online and going through those
opening
ads
a browser and pressing search on Google. Oh,
no, I can't do it. Can't do it.
No,
but I probably will.
I can't even blame
Or I'll probably just sign up for Crave with a different credit card and email address and get my free, I don't know what it is, 7 days, and try to binge it in 7 days.
Do it 100%. But the thing is, I can't even blame you because we never talked about this on the podcast, but I wasn't a big fan of the 3rd season. I thought there were a lot of
you told me that before.
Really, really strange, interesting decisions made plot wise. and I mean, we can go into depths with this when we get into, recording this and once we watch the fourth season. But they did have changes in like the writing and like the head staff and stuff. So I think that had a big implication, and you can see it through the show. Like, yeah. Anyways, so and it had implications. Like, they didn't really get nominated for much awards wise in the first two seasons. They 100% did. So
yeah, first seasons were great, man.
Yeah, the fourth season, like, then I think like sets precedence for them to do better, and
hopefully,
it looks like, I mean, the same people are in it for the most part. I have a feeling they're going to continue this as long as they can because it's such a money grab for them, like, because this show has done so well. But because of the nature of the plot and it being so drab and dark, like, and you know what it feels like to watch a Handmaid's episode after a while, like, it takes a lot out of you. I kind of want them to let's just close this out and make it a really solid 4 seasons or even maybe 5 seasons of an amazing show. Like, I think the more they push it, the more I'm like, oh god, they're gonna rely on this crutch.
Yeah, like, I mean, you kind of just have to know when it's over, you know?
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Yeah.
They need to do that for this because I don't want it to be like a Game of Thrones sitch where they just keep going and then everyone hates the final season. Like,
yeah.
It's something to look forward to regardless, and I'm gonna binge it anyways. Doesn't matter. It'll happen. And the final one well, for me, the most exciting, most expected thing of 2021. I can't speak on anyone's behalf.
I mean, I'm excited, but I know you're more excited for sure. I'm just like, cool. You're like, oh my god.
So it's actually 2 separate ones, but we'll start with the movie first. SpiderMan. Everybody has been seeing this all over Twitter for sure and Instagram, everywhere, basically, because of who is in this next movie. We have basically all of the previous actors and some actresses from all the previous Spider-Man. So that goes all the way from Tobey Maguire to Andrew Garfield and to the recent, oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. The Tom something? The most recent one?
Tom.
The young
yes.
one.
Tom.
He's in it. With
Tom Holland.
Yes, you got it. Thank you.
Okay,
yes.
There we go.
Kristen Dunst is also expected to come, and I think I haven't seen Emma Stone involved, but I think she probably is too. Basically, they got everybody to jump on and make what was Into the Spider-Verse now just with real people. So
yeah. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited.
It's so freaking cool that this is happening. Yeah. Like, never. This is fan fiction for most people.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be a real movie.
People have been talking about like bringing back the original Spider-Man for so long, but like never really thinking it would happen.
Toby is my favorite Spider-Man. He's in my heart. That's just because that's the first.
Yeah, like that's just like my childhood. Like I watched those movies so many times.
Me too, man. Like, and it's just exciting that I think Doc Ock is also joining them as well, which means he's gonna show up as a villain, which is crazy. And it's just exciting that like something like this can happen, and it's totally because superhero movies make money. So that's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to, and I'm here for it. You're just gonna get more of my money. And then part 2 of this number 1 spot here is all the Marvel TV shows that are coming as a result of Endgame. So we kind of touched on this too on our Endgame episode. We're just gonna drop all the links to all the other reviews.
just watch all. Listen to all of them.
Just watch the history of our 2020 episodes and you're caught up. But we talked about this in our Endgame review, that this has been something that the people making Avengers and Marvel have known that they were going to do after Endgame, which is split off and make a bunch of TV shows after the cast is no longer going to be involved with the real Avengers franchise. So we have a TV show coming out as a result of Disney Plus, of course. They have a TV show coming out with Falcon and oh my god, what's the guy with this? How am I blanking on this? The guy with the silver arm, Bucky. Those two.
Sure.
Are having a TV show. I mean, before she's watching this, she's gonna roast me to oblivion. She's like, what is this? I thought you were fan. WandaVision, which is the one that I'm looking forward to the most. Anyone, I think you would adore this TV show concept.
What is it?
So,
I don't know.
Remember in Endgame where do you know the lady, the Scarlet Witch, the one who does like all this stuff?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
and then there's Vision, who's my favorite.
The purple dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So you know how they're together, but then they die before Endgame, or Vision dies before Endgame. So WandaVision is a TV show just about those two. And it's the setup is that obviously we know Vision is dead, and the TV show is set up as like this 50s like black and white, you know, perfect household where she has two kids with him, and you know it's very much like, oh, did you get the mail this morning? Yes, come for dinner, blah, blah, you know, like that kind of.
Oh yes, I think I seen something about this.
Yeah,
I think I did. Yes.
So but the whole idea is that because we know stuff about her powers, she's envisioning all this, and she's delusional, pretending that everything's okay, and she ended up getting the family she wanted.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, you all. But it's pretty cool because it's
You're like, yeah, but
because it's trippy. So... Just watch the trailer, Iman. I think you would 100% be.
Is it already out? When is it coming out?
It's not already out yet. It's sometime this year.
True. Yeah, that's the point of this episode. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the specific dates, but they're coming out pretty soon. And that is the TV show I'm looking forward to the most. There's a bunch of others, but the other one that I can think of right now is the one with Loki. That it's gonna be like an alternate universe where he succeeds and gets that cube thing. Remember we saw it in the final, the end half of the movie. He holds it and disappears. So that whole TV show is based off him running away and what he does with that. So
interesting.
Yeah. So the smartest thing that I think Marvel has done, and again I've talked about this, is marketing wise they literally went well, since we went back in time, we can now have all these alternate universes and opposite timelines, and they're all going to become TV shows. So
cool. Isn't there's was it Miss Marvel? We saw something like that, right?
Yeah,
was it Miss Marvel?
She is gonna be part of I might be wrong on this, but because the Eternals is another movie to look forward to too, of course, because that's going to be the new Avengers. But I think she's going to be part of that, or Captain Marvel. Is one of the two. Yeah, I think she's part of the film franchise, not so much TV.
But I thought she was getting her own TV show. Didn't we see a trailer or something?
We saw her get cast. That's all I
saw. Maybe that's what I saw.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because shout out to her. She's she's Canadian and Pakistani.
Yeah.
So it's really awesome to see young talent get cast appropriately for the right roles. So very excited. But yeah, that's a sum up of it. And we already know with the Eternals, Angelina Jolie and like a whole bunch of other, Camille Nanjiani, like huge names are going to be part of the next Avengers that I can't even envision because they're all over the place. But yeah, I'm hyped for it. That's going to be, that's like literally the number one thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for TV, like from what we have, this is not even everything. There's so much more. Just from this list, looks like 2021 is gonna be a good year for film and television. At the very least.
Yeah, gotta see somehow. We're gonna be indoors for the foreseeable future. So, more than happy to have all of this to binge. If you guys have something that you're excited to see in the coming year that we didn't mention or we didn't catch, and we're foolish for not mentioning, please drop it in the comments down below. As always, again, like we have a whole series of episodes and ideas that we have for the future of Talkaholics this year, which we're very, very excited for. But if you have any ideas for that as well, any episodes or topics that we haven't discussed that you want to see us talk about, please also feel free to send us, a comment, a DM, an email. We're all over the place on socials. You can find us on IG, Twitter, Facebook, and you can listen to us on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, podcast app, and YouTube, of course.
I'll talk to you guys on the next one.
Bye.